Namaste everyone. Today I have a lovely flow for fluidity and flexibility. So when you're ready, make your way to the base of your mat. Come into a kneeling position, resting on your heels. Open the knees so that they're mat width apart. Take a nice big deep inhale here. Exhale, let it all go. Interlace your fingers behind your back and open through the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, let it all go. Nice big inhale. Then on your next exhale, we're slowly going to draw our forehead down towards the mat, nice and slow. Inhale, rise up. Let's repeat that 4 more times. Exhale, fall down, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale, rise. Head should be the last thing to rise up. Exhale, fall down, forehead meets the mat. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, fold down nice and gently. Forehead meets the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise back up. Wonderful. Inhale, take your arms to the sky. Exhale, we're going to fold down into our child's pose, a wide-legged child's pose. Allow your chest and your belly to sink towards the mat. Forehead pressed against the mat. Allow yourself to feel grounded to the mat. Relaxed as you take those inhales and exhales through the nose. Allow your body to lengthen, spine to decompress. Allow your mind to be rid of any negativity, any tension, anything that's hurting you, because you don't deserve it. So take a few more breaths here. Really feel that connection to the mat. Feel that connection to the music in the background of this video. Bring the head and the chest off the mat and walk your knees together. Then when you're ready, on our next inhale, we're going to wave forward into a cobra position, rounding the spine up. Exhale, release the belly towards the mat and shift back into our child's pose. Inhale, cat pose, round forward. Exhale, cow, drop the belly down, shift back into our child's pose. Inhale, round into a cobra, but don't drop your hips all the way down. Then exhale, shift back into child's pose. Inhale, round forward, nice and slow. Exhale, push back, child's pose position. Inhale, round forward. Drop the hips, drop the belly, shift back into child's pose. Wonderful. Shift forward into 4-point kneeling position. And then when you meet me here, just going to take a few rounds of regular cat-cows. Inhale, shift the belly up. Exhale, release the belly down. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, look forward, drop the belly down. Inhale, look towards the legs, lift the spine up. Exhale, drop the belly down, look forward. Inhale, look towards the legs. Exhale, drop the belly down, look forward. Inhale, look towards the legs. And exhale, drop the belly down, look forward. Wonderful. When you're ready, we're going to shift forward, placing our hands out in front of us and allowing our hips to come down towards the mat, coming into cobra position. Hold here for a few deep breaths, opening through the chest, keeping a soft bend in the arms. Gaze is slightly down, lengthening through the back of the neck. Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale, let it all go. Take your hands closer towards your body, placing it beside your chest. Then when you're ready, we're slowly going to lower the chest down, tuck the toes under, push up into forward-limbed position, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, untuck the toes, thighs are off the mat, gaze is ahead. Exhale, tuck the toes under and wave up into our downward facing dog position. Untuck the toes. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. look forward, maybe take a few little pedals of the feet, getting a little bit of mobility in the back of the legs. Then as we inhale, we're going to wave forward into plank. When we exhale, we're going to bend our knees and push our belly towards our thighs, and then extend the legs out nice and straight. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, push back. Inhale, slowly wave forward, vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, push back. Inhale, wave forward into plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale, wave forward nice and slow. Exhale, push back. Once more, inhale, plank position. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog. Keep your gaze ahead. We're going to jump towards the top of our mat, landing in our forward fold. Hands come flat on the mat if that's within your practice. Inhale, halfway lengthen, take your gaze ahead. Inhale, rise, arms up to the sky, gaze to the sky, open through the chest, open through the belly. Exhale, hands at heart center and release the arms down. Now cross the right leg over top of the left, staying on the right ball of the foot. Inhale, take your arms up towards the sky with this position in the legs. And then we're going to lean slightly towards the right side, keeping our hands together in a prayer position. Feel that deep stretch in the side body. Then when you're ready, come back to center. We're going to exhale and swan dive down into a forward fold. Hands come down to the mat. Again, stay on that right ball of the foot. Left foot is flat on the mat. Slight bend in the right knee. Inhale, take the right arm to the sky, stack the shoulders. Take your gaze to the side or up to the sky, following your hand. Hold for a nice big breath. Exhale, release the hand down, fold again. Inhale, halfway lengthen, take your gaze ahead, and inhale, rise. Arms come up. Uncross the legs, and let's repeat that on the other side. So cross the left foot over top of the right, staying on the ball of the foot. Inhale, take the arms up towards the sky, and we're going to lean over towards the left side, opening the right side body. Keep that balance, gazes ahead. Feel that stretch in the side. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, hands flat on the mat. Come up onto the ball of the foot if you're not already there. Right foot is flat on the mat. Hold for a few deep breaths. Feel the stretch mainly in the back of the right leg, in the right calf, right hamstring. Keep the right hand flat on the mat or on your fingertips. Inhale, take your left arm to the sky. Feel that stretch, this time through the spine, through the left shoulder, the left side of the chest. Shoulders are stacked. Core is engaged. Feel that deep opening in the back of the leg too. Release the left hand down towards the mat when you're ready. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Rise up to standing. Inhale, arms to the sky. Uncross the legs, wonderful. Release the arms down and let's go into our main sequence. So when you're ready, we're going to lift the right knee up off the mat, tucking it in towards the chest. Right foot comes off the mat. Place the right foot to the left inner thigh once you've found your balance. Coming into tree pose, hands at heart center. Gaze is ahead, spine is tall, lifting up through the crown of the head. Core is engaged. Hold here for a breath. Take the right hand down to the right knee, lift the left arm overhead, gaze is still ahead. If you'd like to challenge your balance, gaze can come up towards the sky. Spine is long, stretching out the left side body, keep that balance. Inhale, rise back to standing position, arms up. Drop the left hand down towards the left thigh and reach the right arm overhead. This will really challenge your balance. Feel that stretch this time in the right side body. Inhale back to center, both arms up. Hands at heart center. Tuck the right knee back in towards the chest. Take your arms out in front of you and interlace your arms so that the left arm is on bottom, right arm over top, and settle down into eagle pose, crossing the right leg over top of the left, wrapping the right foot around the shin. Keep your gaze ahead, spine is long and tall. Keep your arms in this position. Inhale, we're going to rise back up, tuck the right knee in towards the chest, then shift that leg back, come into warrior 3. Keep your arms in the same position. Slowly lower the right foot down to the mat, come into warrior 1. Keep our arms in the same position for a second. Nice big breath here. Inhale, bring the arms slightly up, and exhale, we're going to bring both elbows down towards the left knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, elbows down to the knee. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, elbows down to the knee. Inhale, rise. Elbows come down. Inhale, rise. And elbows come down. Hold for a breath, and then inhale, extend the arms out in a T-shaped position, shoulders in line with one another. Palms are nice and flexed, so we're really feeling energy in the palms. Really squeeze down into that low lunge, get a little bit deeper in the hips. Palms come facing up now. Lower the right knee down and come into our low lunge. Inhale, arms to the sky. Hold here with the hands towards the sky. Pushing the hips and sinking them towards the mat, squeezing the glutes, opening through that left glute, right hip. Inhale, twist over towards the left side and release the hands down into a T-shaped position. Take the gaze to the left side and stay there for a breath. Inhale, rise back, arms up. Exhale, twist over towards the right side, arms come down in that T-shaped position. Hold here for a breath. Inhale, back to center, arms come up. Wonderful. For a final little challenge, you can stay here or place your hands down to the mat. Going to lift up the right foot up off the mat, lift our head back towards that foot and try and place the foot onto the crown of your head. Come back to a normal position, hands surround the foot, tuck the back toes under, lift off the back knee. Hold here for a breath. Then we're going to lift up, lifting the right foot up off the mat into supported warrior 3. Hips are squared to the bottom of the mat. Once you meet me here, left arm comes towards the sky in twisted half moon position. Right hand remains down. Shoulders are stacked. Left hand comes back down. Squeeze just a bit in this warrior 3 and then rise back to standing. Wonderful. Let's repeat that now on the other side. So we're going to inhale and lift the left foot up off the mat, tuck the knee in towards the chest. Let's begin with that tree pose sequence. So place the left foot to the right inner thigh to begin with. When you meet me here, hands come at heart center in that prayer position. This is stage 1. Hold for a few breaths, get your balance, spine's tall, core is engaged, navel into the spine, roll your shoulders back. Left hand to left knee, right arm overhead, leaning towards the left side, opening the right side body. This is level 2. So this is the medium difficulty. Hold here, keep that drishti focus point. Inhale, rise back to standing, arms up. Right hand drops down to the right thigh, left arm comes overhead towards the right side, stretching out the left side body. Gaze is ahead. Arms come back up to the sky. Take that left leg to the center of the mat, and then let's go into eagle. So this time the right arm is on bottom, left arm over top. Cross the left leg over top of the right, wrap the foot around the shin. We're just going to hold here, keeping the spine tall. Gaze is ahead. Engage the core, navel into the spine. Hold for a nice big inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to rise, tuck the knee into the chest, surge that foot back, extend out the leg, warrior 3, arms in the same position, gaze is ahead or down. Exhale, slowly lower the foot down to the mat. Come into our crescent lunge or warrior two, whatever works for you. Then let's take that mobility. So exhale, draw both elbows down towards the knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, elbows to knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows to knee. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, elbows come down to knee. Inhale, lift. Wonderful. Exhale, release down. Inhale, lift. Uncross the arms. Extend out in that T shape. Flex the hands. Engage through the palms. Tiptoes on the right foot if you can. Go a little bit deeper. Palms come up. And then lift the arms to the sky as you lower that left knee all the way down. Open through the chest in this low lunge, pushing the belly forward. Hold for a nice big breath. Then on your next exhale, turn towards the right side to begin with. Arms come down into that T-shaped position. Gaze to that right side. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale, gazes towards the left side. Release the arms down into that T shape. Shoulders are square and in line. Hold here. Inhale back to center. Arms up. Let's see if you want to challenge yourself. Hands come down to the mat. Lift the left foot up off the mat, reaching towards the back. Press the head back towards the foot. Maybe even come up onto the right tiptoes if you really want to advance. Lift back up into normal lunge. Hands around the foot. Tuck the back toes under. Then when you're ready, we're going to shift into that supported warrior three. So lift the left foot up off the mat. Hold here on your fingertips. Then right hand comes up towards the sky. Try not to fall over. Twisted half moon position. This is quite intense. Gazes towards that right side. Hold for another breath. Right hand then comes down to the mat with control and lift back up into our standing posture. Take a quick breath here, center yourself before our next posture. Take your arms out in front of you though when you're ready, palms facing towards one another, come up onto your tiptoes. Slowly we're going to lower the glutes all the way down so that you're sitting onto your heels, coming into cosmic egg. Now that's a real challenge on the quads. If you're here and you're balancing it in the toe stand, part the knees and bring your hands over heart center in a prayer position. Spine is tall, gaze is ahead. Hands can rest on the knees or even come into a mudra. Do whatever feels good, whatever allows you to balance. Really feel that deep stretch mainly in the toes, but also if you've come into that wide position with the knees, you'll also feel that in the inner thighs and hips. We're just going to stay here, maybe even close the eyes if that doesn't knock you off balance. Take a few deep breaths and just try to relax here. Bring the arms now out behind you, interlace the fingers, push out the chest, hold for a breath here, feel that deep opening through the chest. And then slowly with control we're going to lift up, staying on our tiptoes, lift up to standing, release the heels down. We're just going to open through the chest by throwing our head back, pushing our hips forward, hold for a breath, and then come back to center. Now that was a super intense and flexible yoga flow. So just to end, let's take a few deep breaths. Arms down beside the body in Samastiti. Closing the eyes. Slowing the heart rate down. Deep inhales through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, release it through the mouth. Inhale, hands at heart center. Hold here. Feel that gratitude for your body and your health. Then I'd like you to join me in saying Namaste. Bow down to yourself and just thank yourself for your practice. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me.